Hey friends, happy Vlogmas Day 14. Last night was a night. Um, yeah, I went to bed at like 9:30. Yeah, I did not sleep very good. I was restless most of the night. However, I still feel very rested today, so maybe just in all those quiet moments that sorry, my shirt's creeping up on me in the back. Maybe it's just all those quiet moments where I just laid there with my eyes closed and just rested and didn't actually sleep. I think that's what my body needed. So, yeah. We're in a different. We're actually sitting on the floor right now. I hope you're comfortable. Because I am surrounded by all my knitting looms. I think this is all of them. I have a pile. Well, let's see. Let's take a tour, yeah, shall we? So there is my infinity loom. It's a pain in the butt. I have all of these. And then I have all my flexi looms, which I absolutely love my flexi looms. And then over on my chair there, I have some more looms. And then if you come over here, I have my 28-inch loom with this envelope here that has all the bits and bobs. And then these two have all my looms, other looms in them. This one I just brought back from California with me earlier in the week. So I figured, you know what? It seems like the trend on YouTube right now, everybody's pulling out their knitting looms, especially these to make hats. So if you remember in my Michael's Haul video on, Wednesday? I showed you a blue yarn that I'm going to make a hat for Levi. I was going to make a cuddle blanket, but I think I'm going to make a hat. I think he would appreciate a hat a little bit more. Yeah, he's shaking his head at me, yes. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and that's why I'm pulling all my knitting looms out. I want to see what I have, to be honest with you. I have a bunch that I didn't even open. And then this one, I've been wanting to use this one because you can make a blanket on this. However, because I didn't have the space when we lived in the apartment, it just kind of, I took it apart. I took it out of the box and I put it together. And then I quickly realized how big it was. And, yeah, but now that I actually have my own space and a craft room, I can actually set up, because actually where you guys are sitting is at the end of my craft table. And right now I only have a 4-foot long craft table. I want to get a 6 or an 8-foot long table, or get another 4-foot and extend out this way. So I want to make it a little bit longer to give me more workspace. Eventually, I need to clean. I've come a long way in this room, but I still have a long ways to go. I mean, I've never had a craft room. All my craft items have been stored in bins or boxes thus far. So that's what I want to do. But I have another loom. Show you. Oh yes, the famous pot holder loom to use the loops on. Actually, I have 2 of those. The other one's out there. I have another knitting loom. It's called a multi-knit loom, and it's this one. That now that I have the space, I can actually put it together. Again, it's a big loom. I like this book because it tells you how to do the E-wrap, the knit, the purl, the basic bind off, gather bind off for hats. But here's the different configurations you can make for a long loom with this one. And speaking of purling, the purl stitch, if you've ever loom knitted, now I was watching somebody else earlier and they were teaching somebody how to loom knit. And I agree with what she said. She said that the purl stitch is probably the hardest stitch to learn when you're loom knitting. And I do agree with that. I fully, wholeheartedly agree with that. That it can be very, very trying for somebody who's brand new to loom knitting. I know when I first learned how to do it, it took me several tries. And even now, because I have a hard time gripping, my fingers start hurting really easily. So doing the purl stitch is hard for me. And I've been loom knitting for like 5 years now, I think, coming up on 5 years. So yeah, I do agree. E-wrap is the way to go when you're first starting out with loom knitting. So you're probably like, why are you just talking our ears off about looms? Well, like I said, because number one, the blue yarn from the Michael's Haul is going to go on one of these to make Levi a hat for winter. We've been blessed with beautiful weather during the day the last week or so, but it's going to start cooling down fast around Christmas. So I want him to be nice and prepared. But I think I'm going to start doing more with my looms in the first, starting in January. I'm going to shift gears a little bit on my channel next year. Don't worry, there's still going to be plenty of crochet, plenty of yarn, plenty of this and that, but I think I'm going to start incorporating my looms more into it. What do you guys think about that? How do you guys feel about some loom knitting? We should do it, right? But yeah, I have all kinds of, I mean, I have so many looms. I've picked up, I have a Sandwood loom. Yeah, Sandwood loom that I bought this at the Goodwill for $5. For $5. The pegs are a little loose, so it's definitely been loved. So I haven't used it much. This was more just for a collector for me, because I've always wanted a Sandwood loom. However, they are very, very pricey, and there is the information on this one. They have one loom. It's gigantic. It's huge. I would love it to have it one day, but probably not, just because cost. And I try to be frugal if I can. I actually just found some more of my flexi looms. And you're probably wondering, what is a flexi loom? So this is what a flexi loom is. I don't remember what I was doing on here, but this is the, I think these are the extra large ones, but you can connect them. And then when you're done, you just hold it up, put it away. No, stop. You're not playing with these. These are expensive. And then of course I have the loom that's really jumbo to use, like size 7 yarns. No. But here is a smaller version of that other loom that I was showing you the book for. I had this all set up ready to go for, I was going to do something and I don't remember what. But I think I'm going to, what's this loom called? Zippy loom. I don't like it. I made one project on it and I hated it. It was gappy. So that is actually going to be listed on my eBay after the first of the year. I don't have time right now. Christmas upon us. Let me open this other one. Oh yeah. So I have several of these types of looms. Several of them. I'm actually missing a white one. I don't know where it went. But I even have like little itty bitty looms to make like scarves and stuff. I have those. And then Excuse me. I have the wooden knitting loom like this from KB. So it's basically a smaller version of this 28-inch loom. It's just a tiny, tiny one. It's, how big is this? It's a 32 peg loom. And then I also have, I haven't used this one either. This one was very, very hard to find. And when it came back in stock, I bought it. I don't even remember who I bought it from, like company-wise. But this is like a, to use with sock yarn. These are metal. And then it comes with a nice wooden hook. Oh, it's KB. It's KB. Duh. I should have known because that's my favorite brand of looms is KB, which is knitting brand. That's the loom that I bought. And this one also shows you the E-wrap and the pearl, or yeah, the pearl stitch. How to cast on a flat panel. But yeah, this would be great to use with sock weight yarn. So, and it also gives you a dishcloth pattern on the back. So that's another thing it would be wonderful for if you want to loom knit some washcloths. That would be fantastic for. So yeah, I just figured I would make a quick video. I know I had some people in the past ask me if I would incorporate my looms into my channel. And yes, now that I have all my looms, I will. Look at this cute one. Isn't that cute? This is also KB. This is a 24 peg 3/8 inch gauge loom. So that would make a nice tight knit little like wraparound scarf. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, I have the rectangular looms and all that good stuff. So yeah. But anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna go. I just wanted to show you my extensive collection of looms. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm a jack of all trades with the crafting, right? But it's an investment. It's an investment I can pass down. So that's what I love about it, you know? Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go. I need to go eat my dinner. It's sitting in the oven. Yeah. But love, hugs, and prayers to you all. I yapped your ear off for 13 minutes. Thanks for hanging in with me. If you stay till the end, I appreciate you all so very much. But yeah, stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you all in the next video tomorrow for number 15.